Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Moons of Ardan, Moons of Ardan, whatever. Let's jump into things. Right, so we have checked this game out before. If you've never heard of it, it is a city building strategy game where you have to build up an empire, a spacefaring empire across the galaxy, which is exactly what we will be doing, at least in part, today. We are going to be we've got these lovely little creatures which we're going to be building a little home for, building a little city for. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So we got a couple of milestones down here. Of course, I'll try and explain what is going on at all stages of the game, and also hopefully we should be able to showcase some of the stuff in the brand new update, because this is something that we have actually showcased on the game. This game we've showcased on the channel before, and it's great, and it's a great opportunity to return to it. So first things first, let's get this city center down. Creates an area where you can start building. Very, very simple. We'll start building some shelters. We've got our resources up in the top left-hand corner here. We've got these lovely, lovely graphs, wood and biofilament. We'll talk about it in a second. We've got an overall resource display here. We've already got the system tab, which I displayed earlier. We're going to be building some shelters and also a woodcutter's hut. Very, very simple. These shelters are suitable for one singular axolotl-like creature in each and every one of them. There we go. We will build them with biofilament. We will build a woodcutter's hut, and we will get that up in that area over there. You can see that every sort of, I guess, like cycle here, we are able to increase our population by 1. So that's really, really nice. It means that we can get up to a maximum of 3 population. At the moment, our houses are only capable of housing 1 axolotl-type creature. I have absolutely no idea what we should refer to these creatures as. 1 axonaut. Okay, well, axolotl-type creature will will suffice as well. Anyway, we've hit our milestone. We've got a population of 2. Next population milestone: reach 4 stranded. 4 stranded. Okay, all right. Well, we'll try and do that. We'll get water treatment. Let's get ourselves a hydroponic farm. Hydroponic farm is going to allow us to produce bars of nutrient paste, a tasteless brick made of nutritious jelly. Keeps you alive, but not great for morale. Well, it's okay. This is 2023, so morale is already pretty low anyway. We probably need to think about that a little bit more. Right, let's jump into 3 times speed. There's no real reason not to. Reach 7. Okay, all right. We'll do that. Let's get an extra one over there. That's cool. We've got 4 jobs here. We've got 4 jobs here. We've got a population of 7. That is A-okay with me. Resource transport and warehouse. Right. Milestones. Let's get rid of that. Cool. Okay. So we've unlocked some more stuff in the stranded category. We've got the hydroponic farm, obviously. That gives us nutrient paste on a cycle, which is nice. That nutrient paste, by the way, is one of the components needed to level up our shelters. In order to get them to level 2, we need to get the water category fulfilled as well. The water category is very sort of simple to do. We just need to get ourselves a water collector here. It's going to cost us a little bit of wood to build. And then we also need to get ourselves a water purifier, which filters dirty gray water into clean water. So let's get both of these. I guess we'll create sort of a little industrial area. There's no real reason not to, I suppose. But that's fine. Right. Let's also see if we can try and nab ourselves a bio crusher. Reduces harvested wood into biofilament. Yeah, let's maybe start off with an additional woodcutter's hut. That seems pretty good. We've got 8 jobs, but we just do not have the people. However, that being said, as soon as our water purifier is up and running, for which we need a second... No, we've already got 2, but we need a third axolotl-type creature. If we nab ourselves a 3rd axolotl-type creature, then it'll start working efficiently. Alternatively, we could just pause the production of the woodcutter. Anyway, the point is, I'm hoping that we should be able to hopefully satisfy all of these water needs. And if we satisfy all of these water needs, then in due course, we should be able to raise our maximum population just a smidgen, which should be happening any moment now. Video game, I'm sure it'll happen, and we'll be able to get our second we'll be able to get our second person in some of these houses. Beautiful. Okay, I mean, that's quite literally overnight doubled our maximum population. Means that we can get a few more people working. We've got 8 jobs. That's fine. That's looking good. So, yeah, I talked about how this was an update. It covers a couple of really interesting things. It covers improved space routes. That's right. What's this? Stockpile storage is full. That's fine. We're okay with this. There is a maximum global storage for each resource. We've hit that in the case of nutrient paste. That is not too concerning. Reach 15 stranded. Yeah, I need to get 15 stranded. We need more biofilament. Let's get a bio crusher. Let's stick it down over here. What do we need? We need more people. Okay, let's leave it in 3 times speed. That seems like a fine compromise. And we'll build more shelters when we possibly have the opportunity after we get ourselves the additional biofilament. So yeah, what does this update add? Well, it adds primarily a brand new electricity system, as well as sort of spacefaring upgrades. I believe we should be able to unlock the electricity advancements when we hit our we got a warehouse there. That's pretty nice. We should be able to unlock electricity when we hit 300 population, which may seem a bit of a ways away at the present moment, but I'm actually somewhat optimistic that we should be able to hit that. I mean, we're at 18 at the moment, but obviously we should be able to get a 3rd person into all of these houses very, very soon indeed. Should we nab a warehouse? We need to reach 25 stranded. New need community. Okay, that is going to be the 3rd need right there. Let's get 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay, cool. And that's going to get us a quarter of the way towards 100. Otherwise known as 2025. And we can get a community center. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is an area of effect sort of thing. Yeah. Am I going to be able to squeeze everybody in here? I did think that I needed to... I did think that I maybe needed to save a little bit of space here. I mean, we could always destroy that building, which I think is maybe what I'm going to do. Because then if I can go in here... I will be much more efficient. Yeah, and we can still build stuff around here as well, so that's good. Let's just continue to expand, We should be able to hit all of... Yeah, we should be able to hit all of the level 3s for pretty much everything. I'm a little bit worried that maybe that has a knock-on effect to my food capability. If we have a little look, consumption versus production. Maximum production is 3 per day. Citizen consumption is hitting 2.1 per day. We can see it's that little green number on the right. It's definitely increased. You can see the graph increase pretty tremendously. I think we're still okay for that, but that's okay. Reach 1 settler. New building material, stone. What do we have? Settlers. Okay, we got a brand new resource type. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Should we upgrade? Should we upgrade some of these shelters? Boom! Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, that is excellent. And it only cost me 2 biofilament as well. Do I need to get any additional... I think I need to get additional wood, because, let's be honest, I have got plenty of people that I'm currently not putting to good use. So, let's see if we can try and do that. Let's also see if we can try and get ourselves another bio crusher. Let's also see if we can try and get ourselves a warehouse, because, frankly, I would really, really, really value the opportunity to... yeah, I would really value the opportunity to hold more than just 5 resources of any one specific type, which is quite nice. Let's see if we can not build in that area. If I build in the sort of zone of control of any of these woodcutters' hut, then we're going to decrease that efficiency, and that's not something that I particularly want to do. So yeah, we've got some more different population types coming online here. We're going to continue to upgrade this. We need to get what? Close. We need to get a close objective, and that is gonna bring me a whole brand new menu, which is very, very exciting indeed. There we go. Keep on expanding. Keep on expanding. We're still at 45 population, so we're getting there. That's good. Right. A quarry. Reach 50 settlers. Well, we will get there. Can we get a quarry? Where can we get a quarry? I think it's over here, right? This seems like a pretty... yeah, sure. Okay, get a quarry over there. Sure, that sounds absolutely fine. That does have pollution. I don't think that it's going to make too much of a difference at the moment being close to homes. But if it does make a difference, then I will not be happy. Okay, what do we need? We need textile farms for this? Sure. Sure. Do I want to put them within range of the warehouse? Sure, let's put them within range of the warehouse. Pending transports, that's a-okay. What does this give us? We get let's get one of these, and let's get a clothes factory. Just give me the basics. Just give me the basics. Let's get the basics all down. That should be sorted. Right, so we produce one of these per day. We consume 4 per day, so I'm gonna need to get 3 more. Okay. And that gives me 2 a day, and that consumes 2 a day. Okay, so that's the perfect ratio. It's 4 to 1 to 1. I've built a pretty atrociously looking setup there, but that's okay. Also, we've now got more jobs than we can stomach. So let's get a whole bunch of additional houses. These houses will be pretty much ready. Dwelling is not yet filled. It will be filled soon. Don't worry about that. As soon as the dwelling's filled, let's get it upgraded. We'll get it upgraded to the max. Boing, boing. Okay, and we're up to a maximum of 76. Reach 100 settlers, and we'll be able to get the medical access center. We've also unlocked a few other different bits and bobs. Very, very cool indeed. Well, you know what? I actually think we might be able to get... very close. Might be able to get very, very close to that population milestone now anyway. I'm kind of hoping that we can get there without building another community center, although if we do have to build another community center, then we have to build another community center. Ah, community need is not filled. Okay, we'll destroy that building over there. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as we can go with regards to community center. I mean, do I want to build another... another town center? I'm half tempted to, you know? This is a good area for it. It's a good area for it. Sure. I mean, let's give it a pop. Let's give it a pop. There's not really very much out here, but I suppose that's fine. We'll build a community center like right in there, and build like a little nutrient paste thing here. We'll build a little one of these. Build a water treatment facility. There we go. And then we'll build lots and lots of houses. Try and build as far from the sort of source as we can. And I'm going to try and really pack things in here as much as we possibly can. There we go. We passed 100 population, but we've not passed 100 settlers quite yet. There we go. Right, what do you need? You need nothing. You're actually entirely ready to go. Okay, well, as soon as we get the settlers up and running, we should be there. Brilliant. Very, very cool indeed. Reach 140 settlers and we get space travel. You know what? Literally, we're going to be able to get space travel in, like, no time at all. How fantastic is that? Space routes. Look at how flippin'... Oh, my goodness. Did they build that bridge? I think they literally just self-built that bridge. That's kind of remarkable. Okay, I've kind of got a bit of ahead of myself here. We got loads and loads of settlers. We got a few stranded. That's not super important. I should point out, by the way, we've got a couple of extra buildings that I'd like to build. We've got a solanite mine. There's certain locations that you can build the solanite mine in. We can click on it here, and it'll take us to the various sort of places around the map that the solanite ore actually is. That's fine, actually, as a place to do it, I think. Yeah, we've got the bioreactor, which produces biomass, generates pollution, cheap energy source. I don't think that we need that for anything quite yet, right? I don't think we need anything for that quite yet. We've got a solanite finery, refines it into rods. Sure, let's build that over here. How much does that use per day? Oh, that needs biomass too? Well, let's build that over here. We've got a tool maker. I did potentially maybe need tools, but I guess not. Toolmaker turns wood and the solonite rods into tools. That's cool. Let's get that. A chromium ore mine. Well, we do not have those resources. We only have sand and ganarum. And a chromium foundry we also don't have. So that's why we really need to get ourselves like off the world and onto something else, onto somewhere else, so to speak. Reach 140 settlers, we can get space travel. Let's get that done. That's good. Reach 200 settlers, pollution cleaning. Yeah, so you know how I said at the start of the episode, I am like pretty confident that we're going to be able to get to 300 people, given that we're, you know, 15 minutes in here. I mean, I don't want to say it's a done deal that we're going to get to 300, but I absolutely think we're getting to 300. I mean, this little population center here, this will probably get us past 300. It's not like perfectly optimal, but it's not far off it, to be fair. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, we got pollution cleaning. Nice. Close. We're getting close. That's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, yeah. Chromium. Yeah. Metalloids extractor. Harvest rare materials from stones. Yeah, I mean, we can do that, although we need to get it next to a stone mine, right? It doesn't need to be near a stone mine. It's just going to have to be transported to here. Okay, that's fine. Then a nanofiber factory consumes biomass and also this stuff. So I guess we'll build that over there. Let's also build ourselves a biomass plant. Biomass plants in here. Let's get ourselves a biomass reactor. Let's also get ourselves a warehouse. We'll get ourselves a warehouse like over here so that we hopefully don't have to do some ridiculously long journeys to get around. There we go. Can help out the storage and distribution. Right, so the metalloids extractor is just taking normal stone, turning it into metalloids. This nanofiber factory is consuming biomass, biofilament, and also metalloids. We may need to get some more biofilament. What's our maximum production? Maximum production is 6 per day. Citizen consumption is 0. Industry consumption is 1. That's okay, actually. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. This should hopefully allow us to build a vehicle assembly building. Produce a spacecraft to explore new worlds. What's the issue here? We don't have water? Maximum production is 8 per day. Citizen consumption is 7 per day. So what's the issue here? I don't know, but the issue apparently is not being fulfilled. Let's sort this out. I'm gonna go and check out the other sort of area, the main base area. We can sort of see what's going on over here. Where's our water production facility? It's here. We just not have enough gray water? Is that it? Oh, I guess so. Either way, I think we should be able to fix that. We should be able to get on top of that reasonably swiftly. Just gonna fly around the planet until I find the base that I'm looking for. It's over here. That was a bit of a roundabout journey, but we got there in the end. Okay, let's see how that looks. Waiting for transport is 2. Yeah, I mean, look, if it's waiting for transport, then we need to think about getting a warehouse. We could upgrade the warehouse. Provides a 3rd transporter job. That to me sounds particularly interesting. Maybe for this warehouse more than the other one. This one right here. There we go. Get that upgraded. See if that makes any meaningful difference. Citizen consumption is at 7 per day. Maximum production should be there. Oh, this consumes 4 a day. I didn't even realize that the ratio of that was out. Okay, well that makes perfect sense as to why we're not hitting what we need to hit. Let's double this up here too. There we go. And suddenly all of our water problems magically are going to fix themselves, which is great. We will need more bio stuff because I was noticing that we were a little bit close to the ground with that, but that's okay. We should be fine. Right, get this upgraded. This is probably not going to get us over 300 just in and of itself, but that's okay. Right. Let's get ourselves a vehicle assembly building. Let's get that over here. I guess we've got sort of a center of a space industry developing. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We've got ourselves a vehicle assembly building. We need metalloids and we need nanofibers. Do we have the spare ability to put out metalloids? Probably not. I have a little look here. Metalloids, max production is 1 a day. Industry consumption is 2 a day. I thought not. Nab that. And that'll get us that second one that we need. And now we should be able to produce small spacecraft, which is very, very exciting because spacecraft are freaking cool anyway. We also have the opportunity to build a mission control and also a launch catapult. Both of these things, by the way, require a large number of people to work in them. Let's build it like over here. And let's build a launch catapult, which looks absolutely dope as heck. We'll build that. Build that over here. Let's make sure that it's near the pathway so our axolotl type individuals can see what they're missing out on. Anyway, right, the launch catapult is looking marvelous. That looks really good. We've got 20 people here. Spaceships are available on this moon. That is brilliant. Space travel, we are gonna be going to space travel. Yeah, we've got that one. Pollution cleaning. Yeah, basic pollution scrubber. Have I utilized that yet? No, I haven't. But I can dissipate pollution if I want to. Do I want to? I mean, potentially. Potentially I do, but maybe not. We also have a medical center to utilize, which I haven't yet built. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. Right, are we still building rockets? We're still building rockets. That's good. Keep building rockets. Keep building rockets. Okay, we can plan a mission here. We can plan a mission. This is something that we maybe want to do. What do I want to do? A one-way trip. We can select a one-way trip, a round trip, or an infinite route. And we can choose where to stick them. Vela? Spacecraft is empty. What do we want to put? Like wood? I don't know. What's required? What do we require for? Whoops, not that planet. What do we want to stick on? What do we want to stick on this planet? Sure, seven wood on a thing. Sure. Okay, planning mission to Tynar. We're gonna move some wood across. That sounds great to me. We're gonna need some small spacecraft bits, and then we're gonna get ready to go. Oh man, look at how flippin' cool this looks. It's a bit of a derpy looking rocket, I gotta be honest. It's a bit of a derpy looking rocket. It looks... I'm not gonna say what it looks like because I don't want to offend the delicate ears of people that I know are watching right now. Okay. You know what? That was yeah, well that was a bit of a well, I mean, we got there. Oh, that's the ore. Anyway, there's now 6 wood on that planet, which is kind of cool. It's not enough to actually do anything on that planet, but it will be. Don't you worry about it. It will be. What else do we need? We need some biofilament too, I think. I think if we send biofilament, we should be fine. That's the dream anyway. Let's go biofilament, excellent, 7, destination, Tynar, add once, beautiful, and then this should just kind of work. Yeah. Nice. Let us all hope that it works. And whilst that is happening, let's see if we can try and maybe progress the next population milestone. We'll get ourselves another community hub, we'll get ourselves... Sure. Let's not maybe be as prescriptive as we were last time with regards to the spacing. Let's just get the stuff down. There we go. Okay, that's enough biofilament for now, I think. The rocket is going to go again. We don't really need to see that one launch. I'm quite content with that as it stands. And we will be ready and waiting to get all of these bits and bobs upgraded. Maximum production of biofilament is at 6 per day. Is that really the case? Is it only at 6? I thought it was more than 6. Nanofiber factory. Maybe I'm just going absolutely crazy. But I really did genuinely think that it was more than 6. We got a warehouse over here, a large warehouse. Let's see if we can try and build some more biofilament factories around here. Yeah, squeeze that in. Squeeze that in there. Again, let's just completely ignore the population, the pollution, the pollution overlay. We don't need to worry about that. Let's progress our upgrade. I'm curious to get this next milestone. It's literally biofilament that we need. Yeah, maximum production is at 9. Industry consumption is only at 1. So there's a lot of latitude here. There's a lot of latitude. We still need, what is it? 30 more settlers. There we go. We are painfully close to that 300 milestone. Brilliant. New building material, biofiber. Cool. How do I utilize that? We've got dwellers, a new type of citizen. We need to get that need fulfilled. We also need to fulfill clothes. Holy cow, that is not something that I actually took seriously. Let me have a little look at my clothes situation. Maximum production is 2 per day. I kind of thought that might actually be the case. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Let's get on top of our clothes situation. I want to fix this before I go and check out my new planet. There we go. Textile farm, brilliant. And then we'll get a clothes factory. Perfect. Right, so that puts me at what, 4 per day? Which I think means I should be fine. Might mean that we're technically in deflationary territory here, but I think we should be fine. By the time that we actually get there, it should be okay. Do I need to get this upgraded? I wish I could, but I can't. Right, let's ignore our problems on this planet for a little while. This seems like a very sane and sensible thing to do. Let's go and check out what's going on over here. Right, so we've got a few resources that we've sent, hurtling down into the ether down here. And we should, if I'm not mistaken, have the capability to place down a town center. Beautiful. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves a woodcutter hut as well. Let's get ourselves a singular shelter, which I am going to sensibly build out in the middle of nowhere so that we can surround it with a community center. That's my rocket. That's my rocket. Okay, so apparently it's just drifting around in space. That's fine. Let's pause the city center working for a little while. That's cool. And we should be able to get a little bit of wood over here, which should help me out because it's going to allow me to get a... It's going to be able to allow me to get a bio-crushing factory, although it might take somewhat of a hot moment because we're going to have to stockpile a few more resources here, and then we're going to have to switch the individual into shuttling mode, and they're going to have to move all of the resources back in there, and then we're going to have to build this, and then we're going to have to say pause that and pause that. And then they're going to have to go here, but they actually can't go here, tell a lie, because they need to move the wood into the bio crusher. And honestly, this entire process has made me realize that it was probably just easier to send across a few more resources in the first place. Also, we've fixed the clothes situation, which is kind of nice. Give me some more bio stuff. There we go. 7, add once, go. Brilliant. Just get the job done. It might be single use, but it's fine. Right, reach 1 dweller, and we need to get ourselves a medical center. We're going to be able to get that medical center. We're going to do that real soon. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fantastic. Get it sent. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to need to send things back, no doubt, but we can worry about that a little bit later on. Let's go to Tinar over here. Let's get ourselves 1 more of these. And let's press play there, and we'll get another one of these. Cool. Now, everybody can survive literally with just access to a town hall, but of course, if we want to get things upgraded, then we're going to have to go for some slightly... we're going to have to go for a more comprehensive setup, which I will do. But let's worry about that in just a second for now. What did I need over here? It was chromium, which we definitely have. Is it nearby? Did I not build near a source? I didn't. I mean, that's not necessarily the end of the world. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a little bit irritating in hindsight. Where the bleeding heck did I put my... There it is. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but it's not honestly too bad. I'm content with this. Right. So let's get another one of these. I will say what I love about this game is that it just sort of like the pathway is just automatically made. I feel like that's quite cool. Let's get ourselves a hydroponic farm. Get ourselves a few of these. Go. Good. Keep building. Keep building, and we'll nab ourselves a community center as soon as we possibly can. How do we still not have the maximum number of biomass workers in this area? There we go. Well, we're about to double up our population here, which is going to solve all of our problems. Excellent. Singularly excellent, if I do indeed say so myself. Right, so as long as things stay as they are, or improve on the OG planet, then we will be okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's almost as if I planned that. It's almost as if I planned that. What do I need for an upgrade? An upgrade is very far away. I don't even need to bother upgrading here. I'm not even sure why that matters. I'm going to need to get a warehouse. We're going to need to get some more biofilament. Let's actually pop back to here. Pop back to here. Let's plan a mission. More of those. Brilliant, brilliant. Go. Get that done. And we'll hop back across. I should be, frankly, doing that more. There's no reason not to. Warehouse. Over here. Warehouse. More importantly than anything else, gives us, like, way more resources. Way more maximum resources. Which allows me to, hopefully, get myself another town center. Another community center. City center. Whatever the heck it's called. We're going to find one of these. I'm going to presume that it's nearby where I need to go. And then we're going to literally get the job done. There we go. 5 wood. Boom. So, the axolotl type creatures will, like, run all the way around the world here. Which I'm fine with. It's probably not very efficient, but they will. Build some more houses. Cool. And we'll start getting some of those rocks, which is exactly what we need in order to build the chromium ore mine. We're going to nab ourselves a chromium foundry as well. We're going to need to get some biomass pellets for that. But honestly, that should be pretty easy to take care of. Yeah, where are these units coming from? What's the journey they're taking? Do we know how they're getting to this? Do we know how they're getting to this area? No. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. This is the OG area. Oh, I see. They've gone... Look at this. They could have saved all the effort of building a bridge and just taken about a... They've tunneled through this mountain and built another bridge. That is some very lateral thinking right there. Anyway, what do I need? I need a foundry. Let's get that. Get ourselves a bioreactor. Get that, and also get one of these. Beautiful. Okay, now we've got a few more jobs than we can really support. But if I follow this route all the way around here, we should find, look at that, a whole bunch of houses that are just waiting to be upgraded. And of course, once they're upgraded, we're not actually going to be able to do anything with them because we're still going to need to get a whole bunch of clothes before it'll all work. But we will make it happen. Second one of those. One of these. That'll do for now. I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect, far from it, but it's good enough. We've got some labor shortages, but again, that's fine. We can deal with that later. And we'll get ourselves clothes factory. Cool. And then we need 2 more textile farms, and that gets us there. Community is not satisfied. What do you mean, community is not satisfied? Oh, because we don't have the workers. I mean, there is a sort of short-term way around this. And that is literally by just pretending that people don't actually have the problems that they do, and just building more people. Just add more axolotls. Just add more of them. It's a very simple solution. Very, very easy to fix. 62 jobs, you say? Let's just build more houses. Just build more houses. Okay, let's get another biomass... no, sorry, not another biomass plant. Another bio-crusher, which is going to allow us to make more... what is this? Biofilament stuff. Very, very important. Keep making more shelters. Keep making more shelters. I'm not apologizing for the number of shelters that I'm building here. One more. Beautiful. Okay, now that's looking pretty darn good. If I do indeed say so myself, I'm going to get an additional woodcutter's hut, and suddenly I am in a great and happy place. This is looking really, really good. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get ourselves 2 more textile farms, just so that we've got a nice, good even working ratio, and then we can get back to worrying about what's going on up here. Now, bioreactor, we got the foundry. Hey, that's great. How many things have we been making? Chromium tubes, we've started making a lot. We need 12 chromium tubes, but tell a lie, we don't actually need the chromium tubes. What we need is we need a launch catapult, and in order to make the launch catapult, we need to get some of this nanofiber stuff. So let's skip back to here. Let's plan a mission. Let's literally send over the nanofiber to here. We'll add once, and we'll go. We'll let that happen. And to be honest, it should happen very, very quickly indeed. It should literally happen. Can it just like that? There we go. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. So that will mean that we can go back to Tinar. Of course, there's no landing platform, but I don't think that we don't have the ability to get a landing platform quite yet, but we do now have nanofiber, and that means that we can get a launch catapult, which is fine. Now, of course, this doesn't solve all of our problems, because we are still going to need... We're still going to need... What is it? No spaceship on this moon. Mission control not built. Let's go back and get more. Go back and get more. Launch more. We still don't have the capability to launch, like, multiple routes. We need a landing platform. But to be honest, I'm just going to continue to send... I'm going to continue to send nanofibers by rocket. This is maybe not a very efficient way of doing things, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. Why not? Okay, let's do another mission. Literally, we have to do it manually now because... Here we go. And then I need to make sure that I spend it on Tinar. Otherwise, we're going to go above our maximum storage capacity. There we go. We're up to 8. That's fine. Let's get ourselves a mission control right here. That's good. And then we're going to need to get spaceships sent across. Can I send spaceships across in other spaceships? That's actually perhaps a very good point. Maybe I can't send spaceships across in other spaceships. Let's maybe check. Oh, I don't think that we can send spaceships in other spaceships, which means that we're going to have to get a vehicle assembly building. It's actually not too challenging to deal with. I mean, we've got our, what is it? We've got our resources en route at the moment, so that's going to be fine. Gonna need to get one of those. So that gets us the stuff that we need, then that gets us the other stuff that we need. We just need more people here. That's the problem. That is the problem. Right. Okay, we're gonna need to go into full-time speed here because... I need lots and lots and lots of biofilament. My maximum production is 6 per day. Right, well, we can try. We can try and get that, but... That's going to be challenging. Tools. Oh, yeah, I don't actually have tools. Do I have the ability to make them here? Yes, if we get more biofilament. But the problem with biofilament is that it's just one of these things that I never seem to have enough of. I never seem to have enough of. Let's build more biofilament factory things. Whatever they're called. There we go. Okay, that's good. So what's that take us up to? Not high enough. I mean, if I got tool production here. Ah, but we don't have solenites. We don't have solenite. That's the only problem. Okay, I mean, that takes us up a little bit. I mean, ever so slightly. If I get another living area, do I need to have... I can get a community center over here. Okay. That will increase my population a bit. That's a mountain that I'm trying to build in, of course. That's not very useful. Okay, conscious of the fact that I don't want to... Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's get that upgraded. That's going to take us well past the threshold, which we're currently at. That's going to allow us to get rockets. No spaceships are available on the moon. Not yet. Not yet. Tools are not satisfied. That's my OG planet. Why is that not the case? Why is that not the case? What's the situation with tools here? Max production is 2 per day, and we need more than that. Tools are... Ah, yes, I see. I see the issue here. I see the issue. Do we produce enough, we produce enough of this stuff? Do we produce enough solenite? I do not know. Solenite rods... Yeah, we got plenty of solenite, so maybe let's see if we can try and get a solenite foundry over there, and we'll see if we can try and get another tool factory. Sure. It's already a large warehouse, so we'll see how that goes. Right. Well, in fact, we've actually doubled our tool production, so we just have to hope for the best, and we have to hope that our population doesn't shrink too much. Population can afford a little bit of shrinkage because we're, you know, we've got 228 people, but that is fine. Right, let's get this flipping done. Let's get this upgraded. Just a bit of a bonus. Nice. And then let's see if we can try and plan a mission. I would really, really like to get chromium tubes 7 right over to Vela. Let's go. And you know what? I actually think that it's going to be totally possible for us to do. I think that we've got all of the resources. We've got ourselves a rocket, I think. And we've got ourselves the tubes. Do I have a warehouse over here, though? I'm not sure that I do. I did. I did have a warehouse. There we go. Look at that. Spaceship is flying. Beautiful. Let's get you landed. And let us make ourselves a dweller. Still no landing pad, though. Still no landing pad. So everything is single use at the moment, which we're being told is very, very bad. Oh, we needed a second one. Can we do that right now? Oh, my goodness, there's so many of these things flying around. Right. Can we get a second one right now? You know, we probably can. Anyway, it'll arrive soon, right? Like, regardless of how long it takes to manufacture, it will get there. How are we doing over here? Are we still struggling with tools? Tinar is suffering for nutrient paste, and we're still not getting tools here. Really? Is that the case? I really struggle to believe that the tools aren't, like, totally fixed. 2 tools are waiting to be satisfied. It's like, I get that. Consuming solenite rods. Do we just not have enough solenite rods? Do we need another solenite foundry? We'll get another solenite foundry if that's the case. I mean, if we need to, then we need to. We have the space for it. Get it over there. Great. Alternatively, we could just see if we can try and upgrade one of these foundries. We can't, so that's irrelevant. But we can get a medical center now, which I'm pretty interested in doing. Is this like the best placement for a medical center? You've got to imagine that it is. You've got to imagine that it is. I mean, if we fulfill tools, if we fix that, then that's great. Solomite rods, that's good. That's coming along fine. Chromium tubes. We don't have solonite ore. Ah, I see. That is one of the overarching problems here, isn't it? Can't upgrade you. Yeah, you're not upgradable. Well, you are upgradable. You're just not fully upgradable yet. If I do this here, and then I do, what do we need? 3 rocks? I mean, we should be able to get there, like, relatively easily. Okay, people should work to get this built. Build another one here. And we're going to get ourselves another solonite mine. Because, frankly, I don't care about the fact that my axolotl creatures are going to have to walk and build crazy bridges all the way around the planet. In fact, I actually find it very, very satisfying. I think it's really good. I think it looks great. Medical center is looking fantastic. And actually, we're ready to hit some of these houses with a little bit of an upgrade, if I do indeed say so myself. That looks really, really good. We need stone in order to make that happen. I mean, video game. You were so content to just do it. How's our pollution looking? Actually, pretty much nothing. Pollution generated, pollution dispersed. We've still got more dispersed pollution than we are generating, so that's kind of nice. That's very, very nice, in fact. So we don't even need to worry about it. The good news is, medical center. Hey, okay, so nanofibers, for which we've got 20. That's pretty good. And then also 2 rocks in order to upgrade these houses. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We probably can't afford many. Unbelievably, it's the stones, not the super complicated nanofibers that we actually need to build. But there we go. We got a biofiber, we got a bioreactor, and we got a sand collector, and we have got dwellers now as well. We have the ability to get sand, we have the ability to get bioactivator and biofiber, all of which I would love to do, but we're actually going to wrap this episode up right about now. This is looking and feeling really, really good, ladies and gents. I would strongly encourage you to check out Moons of Ardan, whatever. It's a really, really great little city builder, and I really, really like the mechanics of moving things around the planets. We barely even really got to sort of space routes. I mean, we sent a few missions, but mostly we just sort of said single-use stuff. But you can get some really, really intricate sort of trade routes going, and sort of start supplying planets with different resources. You know, get planets specialized to make one resource or another. It's very, very cool indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this up right about now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and for me, my name's Noble Potato. I'll see you next time. Bye.